That is Bob. So we're just gonna do some stuff. Like I always say punching Bob because I don't want to say like I'm boxing or kickboxing and then get a whole bunch of pushback that I would get that I'm not training right or anything. This is solely for exercise. This is not a tutorial on how to be like a boxer or kickboxer, MMA fighter, anything else like that. Entertainment and maybe inspiration would be the other thing. So all I'm working on is I'm always just trying to move the head, move my feet, kind of keep that jab working, stuff like that. So let's have some fun. So that's what I got going. Just that kind of movement, slow and methodical, nothing over the top, not a Rocky movie or anything else like that. I'm just trying to be kind of deliberate with my movements and not go too crazy, but at the same time give myself like a good opportunity to land what would probably be some clean strikes, I would hope, and not get hit too hard myself. I think that's the more important part. I'm trying to see if I can put this over here, just give a different angle. I'm gonna run and get some water. So I definitely gotta get the water in. What's up, everyone? So I'm doing some punching Bob. So hang tight. I'm gonna get my gloves on, show you kind of what I'm doing, just being a little methodical, moving around. Let me know if I need to move the move the camera, better angle. What's up, the Nine Tails? How you doing today? What is going on? I'm throwing on my gloves and I'm just kind of pawing around with Bob. I don't like to say like I'm training because that's a different level, but I'm just getting some exercise. Hey, I appreciate you in the chat. This morning we had day 61 of our 100 push-ups every morning. So if you guys want to join, same thing, Grayson, welcome. You guys are more than welcome to join. Subscribe to the channel, and you'll catch us when we go live and see some videos and some other good stuff. But let me get to this. Let me know what you guys think. Some of you guys might be trained in this sort of stuff. Hey, Grayson, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Any thoughts on the technique? I haven't done this for a while, and I wasn't like world class to begin with, but you know, exercise can have so many different forms. And that's what I enjoy about stuff like this. I'm gonna move the camera over here. Got this little shelf, maybe see a little bit better. Grab a sip of water. And normally I would have a timer. That's one thing that I'm lacking right now is a timer. So I need to just kind of keep it in my head. I'll throw so many punches. Hopefully that equals out to like a minute or a little bit over. I'm not going crazy or anything. But it does get you, I already got that bead of sweat, get you going. And it's a nice breezy day too. But here we go. Here we go, number 3. What's going on, everyone? Just doing what I'm calling punching Bob. I'm not gonna call it boxing necessarily. What's up, Yang Shai? I'm sorry if I pronounced the last name. It's 8:08. How you doing? How's things on your end? Hopefully it's finds you in a good place. I appreciate the thumbs up, and you are more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. We do push-ups every morning, 100 push-ups. We just hit day 61 this morning, so you're more than welcome. Got my little thing on here. Helps keep my back. I like that feeling of warmth on my back. Keeps those muscles going. All right, we're on number 4. I might see if I can find a different spot. Maybe see what we're doing here with Bob. Hopefully that gives a little footwork. You can see a little of the movement. I'm really just trying to keep the head moving, trying to pop and bring the hand back rather than pop and kind of drag it, because that's when you have that side of the face. So I'm trying to pop, bring it back, pop, bring it back. I know that there's times where I'm not doing that, but that's okay. That's why I'm fighting something with no arms, or punching something with no arms. Here we go. Let's go number 4. grab some water. How's everyone doing? Appreciate the thumbs up. And subscriptions are free, so they do help the channel grow. I'm going to give this kind of long angle. So we're going into number 5. What's up everyone? Doing some boxing today. Got my gloves over here, just taking it off in between to get some water. We're going on to number 5. I'll probably do like 10 rounds of moderate striking, nothing crazy. But you are welcome to join and subscribe to the channel. Even just hit the thumbs up. Everything helps. And normally every morning around 5:15 we will do 100 push-ups. We'll do 10 sets of 10. Sometimes we'll throw in a plank with it. Sometimes we'll do jumping jacks. Sometimes we'll do squats. So it's always something. But if you sub today, you'll catch us tomorrow early in the morning. So let's get to number 5. All right. Halfway done. Halfway done. Not sure if you guys can see if this is a good angle or not. I can change it if not. Got a couple spots. We can slide it around. And I didn't prepare very well. Trying to keep the hair out of my face. I think I have a beanie over here. Let me grab some. This will work. Just trying to keep the hair out of my eyes. If you just tuned in, we're Punching Bob. And that is just my way of saying we're doing some boxing. Here we go. And again, I'm just trying to work on keeping that head moving, keep that jab or those punches and come straight back and defend myself, and keep that footwork going. So we are number 6, I believe. Pop, pop, pop. There we go. All right. Just enjoying the day. I got a few more, 4 more to be exact. That was number 6. So we'll keep it going. Keep it going. Just trying to give some different vantage points of what I got going on. Hopefully some of these don't impede too much. I don't know if that's good because the sun's kind of coming in, but might be able to move it here. There we go. There we go. Abdullah Al-Mahad, how are you today? Thank you. Thank you so much. Hopefully you are enjoying your day as well. I'm doing some boxing. Let me get my gloves on and we can do a little bit of stuff here. In the meantime, you are more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. We do push-ups every morning. So I'm not sure what time it is there for you right now, but we do push-ups every morning. We do 100. We'd love to have you join. We do 10 sets of 10. (4:18 a.m.) So I think it's, let me see, 6:18 here. So if I'm doing push-ups at almost 5:15 here, that's like 3 in the afternoon there. Not sure if that works for you, but if it does, we'd love to have you. If not, there's a bunch of videos and some other stuff too to check out. But let me get to this this round with Bob and see how I feel. What I'm trying to work on is I'm trying to jab and bring the hands back. Jab and bring the hands back, not necessarily jab and then bring it down, or throw a punch and bring it down. We want to pop and bring it back. I'm trying to keep some head movement, keep that torso moving, and keep my footwork moving. Got that one hair sticking up too. Here we go. Hey, what's up, Sandy? How you doing? Good to see you. How have you been? Whew. Doing some boxing today, enjoying it, and we're still doing the push-ups in the morning. So, would love to have you when you get the opportunity. Nice. That is great to hear. I love to hear when people are doing okay. Let me grab some water real quick. Yes. I've been good. I've really, kind of back on that path. I was overcoming some injuries, some health stuff. So I'm really on that path to be able to throw punches and move, and been doing a lot better. Went through some physical therapy, all sorts of stuff, but that's the part that keeps us going, is the challenge of keep going. So I did the push-ups this morning, and I just felt like there was something more I could be doing today. So here I am. I'm gonna still try to move this over just a touch. I'm not sure if that's helping with the picture, not having the light quite directly in there. But we're gonna get ready for number 7. And all I'm doing is just pretending this guy has some arms. I so appreciate that. I so appreciate the support. The channel is growing amazingly, and it is one supporter at a time, and you are very much part of that grouping. So I can't tell you how much that means. The channel's grown since we've been doing the lives and everything, and the likes, the thumbs up, all that stuff. Thank you, Abdullah. Thank you, thank you. So what I'm working on right now is just trying to jab, bring that hand back. I don't want to jab and bring it down and then try to pull it back. That's where we're not defending ourselves. So I'm just trying to pop, 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 and keep those hands up. They call it talking on the phone. Keep that up there, talk on the phone. And little head movement, a little rusty, but that's okay, and some foot movement. So we're gonna go number 7. All right. We're just slowly getting through it. And I don't really have a time frame on what I'm doing. I'm trying to think in my head. Is this approximately a minute? I'm not doing anything outlandish or crazy today. We're just working our way back up to stuff. I think it was my lunch. I had this great lunch of protein ramen with chopped kale, onions, carrots, threw some trail mix in, seasoned it up. So I got this good energy boost going right now. So never hurts to get a little something extra in. And it doesn't have to be for a long time either. We've only been out here not even 25 minutes, approaching 25 minutes. So that could be the time that we don't scroll on social media just going through stuff that's not benefiting us, or the time that it takes for a load of laundry to wash. Abdullah is heading to work. Keep up the good work. Love from Saudi Arabia. Thank you so much, my brother. You have a productive day at work, and we will see you soon. Hopefully you are a subscriber. We'd love to have you in the chat. We need good positive energy from all around the world. How's it going, Singh? How to build muscular upper body at home. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Be well, you and your family. Singh. Well, we do push-ups every morning here. I'm not sure what part of the world you're in, but we do push-ups every morning, and we do 100 push-ups. So we do 10 sets of 10. Sometimes we'll do a plank, sometimes we'll do squats, sometimes we'll do jumping jacks. So that's one way to build it up. You can, there's lots of different things. I'm going to take a moment. Normally I'd get back to my setting, but give me just one moment. I'll show you some stuff. So these are just little jugs, and you can hear I filled them with water, you can see, And a lot of times for people using lighter weights, you can do this with them. You can raise to the side. Some people will use them for curls. You can use them for overhead. If you hold them, you can squat with them. There's a lot of things that you can do with something simple like this. And these are light. And these are something you could throw in your backpack. You could go to the park with. But hold on a sec, I got more. So I've got bigger ones as well. And again, you can do the same exercises with them. And the reason I like to point that out is because a lot of people don't have the money for a gym membership. So if you're trying to do things at home, you can make things at home. You can do different things from your home. And at this channel, we like to say the world is a gym. So if you have park nearby, you know, things like that, you can just do those sort of things at home, saying, hopefully that helps with your question. And you are invited to subscribe to the channel, because we do those push-ups every morning, and so you'd be able to see when we go live, and you'd also see some videos. Absolutely, my pleasure. I believe that fitness shouldn't cost people anything. You should be able to just do it at home, and depending on what your goals are. So it sounds like you're just trying to build up some upper body strength. Yeah, absolutely. And if you can't do the push-ups off the ground, do them off your knees. If you need to start, you can do it off of like a counter, make something that's not going to slide or move on you. But there's all sorts of things. So there is that. And then just doing things like planks, and one exercise I call the dead cockroach will help build up the core and things like that. So there's plenty of things. So I'd love to have you in the chats and just asking the questions. And there's other people too that are very knowledgeable that would be able to help as well. So let me get to number 7. All right. Number 7. So we got 8, 9, and 10. One of those little mats was slipping around on me. I don't know if you could see it, but that's one of those things about self-defense and fighting. It's not always boxing, so something might be at your feet while you have to defend yourself, and understanding how to navigate that is pretty important in my estimation. Even just little things like looking here, I'm looking into the sun. If I were to be approached where I had to defend myself hand to hand, I would try to turn and have that sun at my back and let the light be in their eyes. Always try to gain small advantages. But the first thing about self-defense and fighting and all that stuff is try to get out of it with this before these. If you could, I always say you win every fight you can walk away from. And I know a lot of people don't like that sentiment, or it sounds like you're scared or this or that. So be it. People think what they want to, but I just know I want to make it home safe at night, and that's it. So we got, I think we're on number 8. And again, Matt Acoustic, What's up? What's up? What's up, Glaxer? What's up? Man, you guys got me hyped now. I appreciate that. I'm just throwing some blows here, guys, so help me out. Let me know what you think. I'm on number 8, and all I'm trying to do is get that jab or that punch out and bring it straight back. I'm trying to talk on the phone. You know how it is, talk on the phone. Don't punch it and then bring it back here because all this is open. So I'm trying to just pop, move. Head is a little rusty. The midsection's a little rusty. The feet are a little rusty, but we're having fun with it. So let me get to number 8. All right, and I'm just trying to keep it at like, hopefully like what is around a minute. I gotta get to the store and get one of those timers. If you do anything like this, as a matter of fact, even if you don't do stuff like this, I highly suggest get yourself one of those round timers. You can set it for like a minute, excuse me, or 2 minutes, and then it'll give you a break in between, but it keeps ringing on the time that you set, then at that minute rest. And what that does is it allows me on my calisthenics days where I'm doing push-ups or squats or shuttle runs or anything else like that, gives me a time in which I finish it, and then that break, and then when that bell rings, I know it's time to get back to work. So really keeps your workout structured. So if you got 30 minutes to work out, you can plan something that's going to put you at 30 minutes on the dot, or even 25 if you want a little extra. And you know, that 25 minutes, that 30 minutes, a lot of times that's the time that it takes you to get ready, drive to the gym, get in, get changed, and then get to that machine that somebody else might already be on that you got to wait for. So a lot of times, that's why I say the world is a gym, and you can get these things done in no time at all. In 30 minutes, that's a lot of needless social media scrolling. We've all done it. That's the time that it takes your dinner to heat up, or a lunch break, or a load of clothes to wash. I've done all these things, so that's why I mentioned them. So just one of those things. It's just what I'm thinking. But where's my water at? Grab a sip of water. And we're gonna keep it pushing. I think I'm on 9. I'm appreciating these thumbs up, everyone. Subscriptions as well, they are free. Would love to have you guys. And Matt Acoustic knows we do push-ups in the morning. We do push-ups every morning. We're on tomorrow will be day 63, I believe, of 100 push-ups for 62 straight days now. Tomorrow will be 63. And we do like 10 sets of 10. Sometimes we'll do jumping jacks with it. We'll do a plank, or sometimes squats, you name it. But today I'm just feeling good, so I wanted to get like something secondary in on the other end of the day. So I did the push-ups about 12 hours ago. So here we go. Let's go to number 9. Hands were down. All right. Yeah, I threw that big bomb, that overhand right, and I could feel my hand was at my waist as I was coming over. And that's one of those, you see it in sports all the time where somebody's throwing this and they get clipped. You go to sleep. So your best bet in any combat situation is your defense. If you don't land a blow or knock them out, so be it. But don't get knocked out. Don't let people land a bunch of blows on you. Appreciating the thumbs up. Thank you so much. Matt Acoustic says, nice. I've got a heavy bag in the basement. Yes, but it needs to be dusted off. I think the key is starting out light. Yeah, the wrists haven't been used to punching, impact, and walk. Yes, especially on those heavy bags. Those sometimes, I don't know what they pack them with, but sometimes they are solid, and yeah, it beats up my hands and wrist, feel it in the elbows, sometimes even up to the shoulders. I completely agree, pop, and that reverberation goes all the way up. So Bob is great because he's always soft. Like he's a soft, malleable sort of figure, so that goes in. So you can actually, I could probably do rounds with just bare hands, but start off light for sure. We did a workout last week at the park. You know, I took a big canvas duffel bag and just filled it with clothes, and I hung it out at the park, and we used it for stand up, and then when that fell, we used it for ground and pound. So we pop, 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 and just keep moving, you know, even if the technique isn't right. So shout out to you, Matt Acoustic. Get that thing dust off. And I'm not sure if you've been in the chat when we've been discussing it, but John, Jacob, Bella, Stark Enterprises over in Germany, we've all been talking about, I'm going to set up an email. So if you are willing and able to send in some pictures or some clips, we can post those on the channel as well, get other people seeing and supporting what we're all doing. Message is held for review. Let's see what we got. Jacob, he said, how you doing, my guy? What is going on, man? You got a million baseballs going on. Jacob, we're doing some boxing. So I got Bob right here. Let me bring this over, because I was talking to Matt Acoustic about how soft Bob is. Look, you can see how soft that is. So punches, things like that are very, very easy on the hands, even to the body, things like that. So it's way different than punching a heavy bag, but it's very good. And the other thing with Bob is, when you're talking about self-defense, let me just switch this. Whoa, that lens is dirty. Sorry, guys. But when you're talking about Bob, this gives you also the ability to try things like face rake, finger poke, even just being very specific, aiming for the bridge of that nose with that hammer fist, seeing the chin, being able to, if you ridge hand, things like that, chops. There's all sorts of things. The only thing he doesn't have is like hair to be able to like pull. But even here, just all of these things are very, very useful. So Bob is good. As you can see, he doesn't have any arms, but that is okay. We're just working on what we got, So Bob's been part of Impact for over a decade now. Over a decade of service. So if you're giving me thumbs up, give him thumbs up too, because he has taken many a beating, many a kick, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, we do stuff like that. I'll try to head kick him every once in a while when I'm feeling good. So we're at number 10, and Jacob, all I'm trying to do is pop and bring that hand back. I don't want to pop and then bring it down to bring it back up, because when it's down here, none of this is protected. So I'm trying to pop and use that string and pull it straight back. Talk on the phone, trying to keep that head moving, trying to keep that torso moving, feet moving, all sorts of things. And it's a work in progress, because you're trying to do all these things kind of at the same time. So That's why I always say this is, I'm doing exercise out here. I'm not training in boxing or kickboxing or anything else. We're having fun with it, and that's the key. So we're on number 10. Let's go. I'm going to try that again. So I went right hook here, but I need to bring this back to throw that. So I'm trying to do that combo fast, but got to protect myself. So here we go. So we go pop, pop, pop. But you see I followed through, didn't bring this back up. So it's always something. One more time. All right. We got 10 in. I like what we got done. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Uh-oh. Hey, thank you, Matt Acoustic. I didn't see these extra chats going on. Jacob, I know you love baseball. Bella! Bella! What is going on? Everybody's here. I'm loving this. What's up, Nicole? I know you pranked me, calling me sexy, and then John thought that you were talking to him till you said the dreads. Then we knew you were talking about me. So, yep, got the sexy going. How are you? How is everybody doing this evening? I appreciate you guys jumping in. How was everybody's Saturday evening going? Yeah, it is. What's it going on? About 6:30, 6:45. And I'm out here with Bob. I'll introduce you all to Bob. This is Bob. 8:44. Okay. I'm guessing you are maybe Midwest or East Coast. It's getting dark for you, Jacob. 8:45. So you can see Bob has a really soft face. Matt Acoustic was talking earlier about his sometimes your hands and elbows will hurt from punching the heavy bag. But you can see how soft his face is, and it emulates flesh better. And there you have the ability to practice things like eye pokes, even just hitting the ridge of the nose, even just this area. If you push somebody right there, it doesn't feel good. Even things like here, chopping the throat, pow, pow, or if you ridge hand that way, being able to kind of grasp ears. So it's a little different than just boxing, because that allows you to kind of do some self-defensive things in the way of not just somebody else trying to box you, but somebody else trying to potentially harm you. So I'm really a huge proponent of that. Bella, I was bragging on you. I made a story about you and your 96%. So we're putting all that stuff out there. The HWPO is not just the push-ups. It's accomplishing a lot of different areas in life. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's well earned, well deserved, and we are privileged to be a part of it. So I'm going to show you guys what I've been working on. I was at my 10, but I don't mind doing extras. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? I always sweat like a heart shape. But anyways, so what I'm trying to do here is I just want to be able to pop and then bring that hand straight back. I don't want to pop and then drop it to bring it back up around. I want to pop and bring it straight back. Pop, pop, bring these hands straight back. Talking on the phone, trying to keep the head movement, trying to keep the feet movement. I'm a little rusty at it, but we're having fun, so we're going to do it, and I'm going to show you another round. So here we go. Just having fun. That's what we're doing. We're having fun with Bob. And I was at Walmart today, and I knew there was something that I was missing. What I was missing, oh, thank you, Bella. What I was missing was getting a timer. I need the round timer to help kind of keep an idea of how long I'm going. So right now, I'm just kind of in my head, how long can I go? We got a message held for review. Well, start off slowly. Just work on keeping the hands up, kind of the chin tucked and the shoulders up. And just boom, nice and slow. Just practice, pop, pop. 1, 2, 1, 2. And you can, you can get there. Everybody can get there. What's our message held for review? Oh, what do we got? Jacob, we need more people. Now that's a lot of letters, my friend. Boom. Another message held. Oh, thank you, Sandy. So if we're talking our stance, and again, this is not me being a professional anything. So this is more just entertainment and a little bit that I've learned. When we're just talking about a typical stance, just having those feet. Matter of fact, might need to turn a light on that I just dropped. But I think it might help a little. Oh. Boom, it's like a lightsaber. I don't know if it'll help you see my feet any better or not. But all I'm trying to do is just have myself almost like in an L. Foot is forward, this one's a little out, and it's out. It's not behind your other foot. This is off balance. Here, think about it just like if you're riding a skateboard, but just kicking that foot out. So you're just a little more here. When you're moving, from what I understand, you lead with the foot. That's that way. Boom, boom. If I'm going this way, then I'm going to step this way. What we don't want is to cross our feet. Then you're off balance again. So moving forward, leading with his back foot to move back. Pop, 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 pop. It's almost like dancing. It's really almost just like dancing. Sandy, what would you like advice on? And we got another one. Matt Acoustic, yes, I am familiar with John Jones. Anderson Silva is my favorite, but very familiar with John Jones and very vicious. Elbows are very destructive, and that is one of the things I'll work on with Bob. I will work on, here, all those things. Even when yes, Anderson was a beast. Even when you get somebody down, just being able to, with the same hand, you hold them and then drop that elbow through it. And what you want is, technically, I would aim above here, maybe the bridge of the nose. Here, once that blood gets in the eye, now you've taken one of the weapons or the tools away from an opponent, which is the ability to see. Now, if you can punch the solar plex, throat better be life or death. But seeing and breathing are two key components to anything in life. Sandy, what do we got? Can I please get advice on helping your body to not get fat, man? I want to have strength and be able to not get tired easily, man. I want to be creative. Well, if you feel that you've got weight gain going on, just remember the old saying is all your battles are won in the kitchen. So it's about what you're eating, when you're eating it, and how much of it you're eating. Those are three things that you really got to be mindful of. So if you're not eating well, exercise is still good, but it's not going to transform you like a clean diet will. So think more fruits, more vegetables, plenty of water, and then being able to have your meals like breakfast or things like that, but don't have meals in between. Have snacks like a handful of nuts or an apple, things like that. That would be my advice. But there's also, if you got health things going on, I couldn't say. So that's just blanket advice. But again, I'm not a professional, so don't hold me to it. This is just shared knowledge, and it's an entertainment channel for fitness enthusiasts. And the great thing is elbows can deliver without feeling a ton of pain. Yeah, because they cut. You're not really driving it down in. It's bow across. Same thing with knees. I love throwing knees. You know, we'll play around with Bob a little and see if we can do some stuff. The clean eating is huge. Makes all the difference in reshaping the body. Just your 2 cents, but 2 cents is valuable, and enough 2 cents can end up being a lot more than just 2 cents. So I completely agree. Completely agree. Let me see if I can balance that there. So if I got Bob here, I can pop. And sometimes I'll even throw my elbow right to the midsection. So if you can take their breath or even break up a couple ribs, pop. So we're here, pop. So really kind of throw that in, not throwing yourself too much off balance, but being able to really drive that in, make them take their breath away, and then leave. You know, I mean, fight with honor. I'm not trying to kick people while they're down or anything else. What we want to do is get home safely, and the first thing you can do is try to win the fight with this. Talk your way out of it, walk your way out of it. It's not soft, not being a punk. Too many times people, and I've had relatives fighting, boom, you hit somebody, especially in this street fight, they go unconscious, they fall over. The punch didn't kill them, hitting their head on the concrete did, and now somebody caught a case. So really, you don't want to do that to yourself. Sandy says, okay, thanks, man, I will try to do that. I will inform you weeks later. Yeah, man, and you can check in every day if you want. This is why I said subscribe to the channel, because we're doing push-ups every morning. And if you have more questions, it's better to be in the same grouping on a daily basis or as often as you can. Don't worry about popping up weeks at a time. We want to know how you're doing now. And so that would be my advice. Just check in as often as you can. Ask questions, because look, Matt Acoustic jumped in. He had his advice too. And there you go. Jacob, Mr. Beast is a beast. So that would be awesome if we had just a whole lot of people like that. No worries, Sandy. Or Sandal. I'm just going to say Shane. I'm sorry. I've been saying Sandy. No worries. That is, it happens. We had one of our guys in Nepal. His internet was out, and he wasn't able to check in. So whenever you can, you're always welcome. But I'm just saying, don't feel like it has to be like weeks before you do it. So still, same thing here. Pop. This is a little tall. This is kind of a reach, but you still can throw that. Instead of throwing the punch, you can, and protect yourself. The other thing with elbows is if you're attacked from behind, boom, being able to elbow to the ribs, to the solar plex, all that stuff. Sandy, it's okay? All right. Try Mike Tyson. What's the Mike Tyson? Body, head? Or the body uppercut? Or are you talking about the push-ups where you rock back and forth? Jiu-jitsu is another discipline worth exploring too, says Matt Acoustic. So much benefit to knowing what to do if the scuffle gets to the ground. Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. and that's why, karate was always a big deal, in the Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris sort of era, things like that. But we know now that not everything just ends that way. And I can remember people always just saying, hey, if somebody knows karate, just tackle them. And it's so true. And so the people you don't want to mess with are wrestlers and jujitsu practitioners, because they've got, especially wrestlers, they've got a different sort of strength and a different sort of motor. But again, this is why I'm trying not to fight with anybody. I'm just trying to make sure. Oh, fight Mike Tyson? You want me to fight Mike Tyson? Okay, would we fight Mike Tyson for the amount of money that what did he get for this last fight with Jake Paul? And I've seen Mike Tyson in person. I was at my gym and he just walked in, and Mike Tyson is built different. I will just say that Mike Tyson is absolutely built different. That man's neck is like twice the size of mine. It's probably just like being, I don't know, if you're just like a regular dog or something, and just like one of those really stout pit bulls comes walking by. Matt Acoustic says, I've always said that if I was in a dark alley and it needed some heavy, yeah. 3 hockey players, yeah. But yeah, Mike Tyson's built different. He was cool. I was skipping rope. I was like, hey, that's Mike Tyson. Say, hey, what's up, champ? Just kind of waved and kept it going and stuff like that. I'm not a big one to like, I don't know. I'm not, it's cool to see people, but I'm not overly impressed where I'm going to like bother them or try to get an autograph or picture. Not a big deal. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, Mike Tyson is, he's a big guy. And it's not that he's like super tall. He's just packed. He's just, yeah. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy when you see that in real life. But even just seeing like professional athletes, some of the sets that I've been on and things like that, professional athletes are just a little bit different. Mike Tyson's uppercut was so explosive. Yeah, he was really good at that, and such a young age too. Like he really, at what was he, like 19 when he won the world championship? Like that's incredible. It's especially in a contact sport like boxing. All coming from the trunk, the majority of it. Yeah, Cus D'Amato really trained him on how to do things right, and for a kid that young, I could see like if somebody was like in tennis or swimming or even track, but you're still competing against grown men, and he was still that young, but he did it. He absolutely did it. So, with Bob, I don't have the stretch right now, but I'll throw knees. Also Muay Thai, Matt Acoustic. We'll get some knees going and try to get that going as well. There's a couple videos I did with my daughter, just training on how to. We just want to get the wind out of them. So being able to pop, get that clinch, and then elbows together so they can't pull out of it. Oh, boom. If you can wear them down here, boom. Bring the knee up. So, again, I'm not an instructor or anything else like that, but I do enjoy the things that I've learned, and I enjoy sharing them as well. So what are you guys doing on a Saturday night hanging out here? What's going on your neck of the woods? Everybody just kicking it at home? Matt Acoustic says the legs are so important. Footwork and delivering impactful punches, body mechanics. Yeah, can still hit like an ox. Absolutely. Positioning, all that stuff. If your feet and your base are out of position, your punch isn't going to be as impactful. It turns into more like an arm punch. So yeah, being able to sit down on those punches, turn that foot for the power, all that good stuff. And that's why, like, today was a blessing to be able to get out and just do that and be able to say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I haven't done this for quite some time, and it feels amazing to do it. So, the legs are important, as far as getting the strength and all that. You're Bing chilling. That's that sounds interesting. I've never Bing chilled before. Matt Acoustic is going to mix up the gym workouts with more push-ups. For one, already started. That's what's up. Well, we'll be at it in the morning. And yeah, there's days where I feel like I should be at the gym, but then I'm like, okay, if I know I'm still doing something at home, then I don't feel as bad for it. It's just sometimes we get conditioned, so it's all good. But yeah, the push-ups will definitely help. I feel good over these last 61 days doing the push-ups. That's what being chill is. It's ultra chill, Jacob. I don't ultra chill. Um, yeah, that sounds like the alpha slang. Is that what it is? My daughter's always hitting me up with that. There we go. I'm gonna use that on her. Being chill. Just gonna being chill. She's always looking at me like, Dad, stop. You're making it weird. She thinks I'm ruining the slang. Do we lose Bella? Did Bella check out? And Sandy? That's okay. We're blessed just for people coming in. Yeah, for sure, man. What time is it where you're at, if you don't mind me asking? I'm always trying to get an idea of like where people are at. It's 9 p.m. Okay, I'm guessing that's like East Coast. So yeah, it is a little early. But actually, my 5:15 would be what your 7:15. So if you're able to do that, that would be awesome. I know Jacob had been joining those. Bella jumps in. John comes. Okay, Central Midwest. Yeah. Okay. Um, yeah, if you can make it, that'd be awesome. It'll probably we did push-ups and planks this morning, and Bella had us doing 1 minute planks. So she pushed the pace, and we followed it because we're all here. We're all here for a common cause, and that's to support one another. So enjoy your night. Get some hydration. Get some nutrition. Get some rest, and in the morning we will get some exercise, and keep it going. Yeah, we will keep it going. And if you're down, if you are down, we'd love to get you sending in some clips or pictures to the email, and it's stuff that we can share here on the channel with other people as well. That way, they're not just seeing me, and you guys can see each other like in real time or things like that. I'm not sure how comfortable people are, but it's something that we're trying to work on and get going. And I'm also on Instagram under the same name. So enjoy your night. And Jacob and I are gonna Bing chill. Yeah, for sure, man. Whenever we'll be here, and it's not a rush. It's not a mandate. It's just one of those things. Yes, yes, yes. Are you out too, Jacob? Or are you saying goodbye to Mad? I glitched. Uh-oh. That's strange, but all right. Well, let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this up. Um, 'Cause we're just chilling, but it's a beautiful day. I'm not sure if you can hear the wind chimes. There we go. Beautiful weather. Beautiful weather. And I had a hammock set up earlier. So I'm about to roll that thing back out and just enjoy. Just enjoy the night. Please don't end. Okay. We'll hang tight for a little while longer. What do you got for me? Were you able to do push-ups today when you got home? And how was your overnight? What'd you guys do? I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Is that one of your friend from school? There we go. Nice. You know what my daughter and I watched last night, and it was good. It's on Netflix. It's called Alpha. I don't know if you've seen it or heard of it, but it's about the kid and well, I don't want to go too much into it. I don't know if you've seen it or heard of it. It's called Alpha. Did I glitch again? Oh, okay. Understandable. Understandable. Um, but it was a good film. Um, and it was like PG-13, so we sat down and watched it last night. We made chicken soft tacos and had a good time just hanging out. And she was telling me about her time at camp and stuff like that. Too expensive? Yeah. That's the only thing I have. People always tell me about, like Disney Plus and all these other things. And that's not, yeah, I'm like, I've got Netflix and YouTube. Those are the two things that I've got. I don't have anything else. And I don't want to watch that much TV or see that many movies. Yeah, man, they came out really good. And we made a bunch, so there was leftovers. So I think that's what my daughter's trying to have tonight for dinner, which I'm all good. Leftovers are good, and when you have something like that where she cut up some onions, tomatoes, some avocado, so we had like toppings on it and stuff like that. Really good. She really liked it. They got to go kayaking or canoeing. They went canoeing. There's like a giant tire swing. They got to build like a little shelter. She really enjoyed herself. So I was glad she was able to do that. And that was with her school. And then at the start of the summer, I think she's going to another camp as well with one of her friends. So that's cool. Yeah, yeah. When I was maybe in third grade, we had something very similar where we went on a field trip for like 3 days, like she did, and we went up north, and they had cabins, and yeah, they had all these activities and stuff like that. So it was cool. I was glad that she got to experience that. You're going to see the Minecraft? When are you going to go check that out? You got the points, the reading points. Nice. Congratulations. Congratulations. So what did you have to do to get the points? Was it just be able to read some stuff, or did you have to read it in a certain amount of time, or is it a certain level of reading? How do you get the points? Take AR. Okay, so when you take advanced reading, then you have to have points for it. Gotcha. Gotcha. Nice work. Nice work. I think vocabulary is extremely important, and being able to have all that stuff on a book, yeah. Yeah. So we got some big brains going on between you and Bella. That is fantastic. I think Bella's a little older. 400s in a row. Bang, 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 bang. Nice. Nice work. And that'll take you far. Academics is really important, and that'll get you far. Keep those studies up. Yep, let's go. Because even if you're just self-educating, even if you just decide to read a book on how to do certain things, whatever it is, painting or an instrument, just constantly educating yourself. Keep on that path. Because we got a lot of people who spend way too much time doing mindless things. It doesn't make them bad people. It's just sometimes we don't live up to our potential. So that's my advice. That's just where I'm coming from. I lost my water. Oh, it's way over there. Yeah, for sure. For sure. It's uh it's the saying of like everything in moderation. So if you play Xbox, that's cool. It's like having a slice of cake. That's cool, but you don't eat the whole cake. So it's just like saying don't make everything your Xbox. I'm sure you don't. I'm sure your parents don't let you. It sounds like you help out around the house, and definitely you're doing your studies. So yeah, everything in moderation, and that even includes exercise. You do need your time away from it because you have to recover from it. So, yeah, everything in moderation. Favorite game is Fortnite. I've heard a ton about Fortnite. Never seen it, never played it. Um, but again, games like that are it's a different time for me. It was a different era. Yeah, I hear Fortnite, Minecraft, Roblox. What's is it? Is it basketball? Is it Y2 or something like that? Okay. 2K26. There you go. Is that basketball? Or do they have basketball and football, just different versions? Okay. All right. Well, that's cool. What to say again? That is okay. That is okay. What's on your plate for dinner tonight? How about that? Sloppy Joe's. Nice. Nice. Um, we did something very similar a couple weeks ago. My daughter and I did some the ground up hamburger meat stuff like that. Yeah, it's very good. But I think it was almost sloppy joes, but I think we ended up doing spaghetti instead.
So it was just really thick hamburger, all chopped up and stuff like that. So it was kind of like you go one way or the other once the beef was all browned up and everything. But sloppy joes are one thing I definitely remember. We'd have them at home sometimes, and they were served a lot at school as well. Nope, not married. Not married. Yeah, yeah. Life is still good, you know. I'm over here looking at this. There's a sprinkler head that's broken over here, and it like spurts up water. It's like a big water fountain. So I was just making sure it wasn't doing it again. All right. So are you gonna be there in the morning? Will you be able to make it for the push-ups in the morning? It's kind of early. It's kind of a bummer, especially on days you don't have school. Hey, for sure, always. If you can't, no worries, because that's early and you definitely need your rest. So, no harm, no foul if you don't. Um, but yeah, we always try to put the shout outs on the little stories and things like that as far as how the day went. And you guys are a part of that on a regular basis. So, the channel's growing largely with your help. So, I'd be kind of crazy to act like it's just me. Not at all. It's been a group effort, so we definitely appreciate it. What time do we got? I'm guessing that's like when I end the live tomorrow. I mean, it's the weekend, and my day doesn't really have a whole lot extra after that, so the live can go a little bit longer. But I'll start at 5:15 like I normally do, and go from there, and we'll just see how we go. I mean, we've had a couple of those days where we've been going for hours, you know, or at least an hour. Unfiltered content. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Just try to take care of it, keep it washed, and you oil it and keep it combed out and all that good stuff. I appreciate that very much. We have done. We were doing some stand up work with Bob over here. I'll show you Bob, and we were just doing some self-defense stuff. I had boxing gloves, but I was also showing people how soft his face is and things like that. So it's a little bit different than a punching bag, but it still allows for good self-defense stuff. And I did 10 rounds with him, and we did the 10 sets of 10 push-ups this morning. Today was day 62, I want to say, of 100 push-ups. So if you hadn't joined anyone watching, you are more than welcome to subscribe to the channel and catch us on the lives in the morning. And then there's also videos and subscriptions that come out as well. There is a link to the Instagram in the description, and I also put up an email address because we're trying to get some people to send in pictures or little short videos of them working out that we can share on the channel so other supporters can see, not just me. So that's what I got right now. So Jacob, if you can make it in the morning, that's cool. Unfiltered content. If you can make it in the morning, that's cool. Doing those push-ups start the live about 5:15. So anytime you can jump in, that would be awesome. And I think that's about it. Probably jump off here, go shower, grab something to eat before it gets too late, and just enjoy the day from there. So guys, as always, I hope this finds everybody on your journey of health and fitness. And hey, look, we got shirts, Impact Athletics Association, HWPO 365 24/7. So that is all day, every day. And we will see you guys soon. But we'll be in tomorrow. So 5:15, and hopefully we'll see you guys. So have a fantastic night. Get some rest, get some hydration. And that's all. So, all right, Jacob, have a good one. We'll see you guys tomorrow. HWPO, hard work pays off. Impact Athletics Association.